NHK World aired a special over on the weekend for their show called Anime Manga Explosion. This episode was titled The Anime Studio Pierrot. The special revealed new details about the animation studio with insights from anime staff and a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the making of Naruto and even Bleach. The special showed us an in-depth look at the production process for the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War anime and some untold stories from staff who have been working on the series. There is so much to cover in this video as we break down the production for the new Bleach anime, and you definitely want to stick around until the very end of the video because I'll be speculating about the future of the Bleach anime after Cour 4, as well as new details about the animation studio Pierrot Films and why this may not be the only Bleach project that they are working on.
The new division is built around the team for Bleach 1000 Year Blood War.
So without further delay, let's dive into this behind the scenes look at the making of the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War anime. Before the video begins, only 20% of the people who actually watch my content are subscribed to the channel. If you enjoy these videos, then subscribe and stick around for more content just like this. Now let's get back to the topic of the video. The special begins by showing both Bleach and Naruto and how both works have played a huge part in the modern day success of Pierrot as an animation studio. Tomohisa Taguchi, the director of the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War anime from the very first cour, speaks about his intention to create the highest quality work possible. The first part of the special focuses on the creation of the Naruto anime with insights into the production from staff who worked on the series, like the anime director Date Hayato, who directed Naruto for over 14 years. He spoke about how one of his main roles was to see which parts of the manga that could stay the same and which parts needed to be changed. A lot of details about the action animation of Naruto were revealed by animation director Koda Masayuki. He broke down some of the animation from the Naruto vs Sasuke fight and why it was such an impactful moment, which inspired him to want to work on Naruto himself. He later goes on to reveal that he animated the fight sequence between Sasuke and Danzo, as he shows that he still has the production material from that episode which he worked on. The second half of the special focuses on the production of Bleach's 1000 Year Blood War arc anime, as we begin with Anime Expo 2024, where a new trailer for Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Cour 3 was revealed to the world. As we all know, the Bleach anime returned in October of 2022 after a long 10-year hiatus. The first two cours were animated by Studio Pierrot under director Tomohisa Taguchi, but from Cour 3 onwards an internal change had occurred with the creation of Pierrot Films, a new subdivision within the animation studio. Pierrot Films was launched with the intention to create high quality animation with no time or monetary restrictions. For this special, NHK World was granted exclusive access to the production of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Cour 3. We are shown a rush screening for episode 36 of Cour 3. A rush screening is where the animation team reviews an edited cut of an episode. The staff then make notes and suggestions for changes that need to be made for the final cut. The visuals are carefully studied as the staff try to improve the quality of the episode. Like here, we see Chief Series Director Taguchi along with Goda Saori, who is in charge of color design, as they suggest alterations which need to be made to the shadows on Zal Aparo's face. Another change suggested by Taguchi was for the movement of Pernida just before it is about to attack Mayuri. The original cut had a static shot of Pernida, but Taguchi recommended adding movement so that it looks like Mayuri is about to be attacked. Since this scene is from the perspective of Nemu, who charges in to protect her captain, even more of an emphasis is needed to be placed upon the impending attack from Pernida. Taguchi wanted to make these changes here so that Nemu's reaction would have even more of an impact than before. The special makes sure to include that for the new Bleach anime, Taguchi had tried to pay attention to the effects animation, so that the intensity of the manga can be conveyed in anime form. We see examples from the iconic 6th episode of Cour 1 during Yamamoto's battle against Yhwach. The anime staff combined hand-drawn flames with CGI fire in order to add more impact to the effects. We then see director Hikaru Murata, the newly appointed director for Bleach Cour 3, as this segment follows him working on layout revisions for the rooftop scene between Uryu and Ichigo from Thousand Year Blood War episode 40 titled My Last Words. He ensures that the animator layouts match the vision that he has for the scene. Here we see how Murata was listening to the voice actor lines in order to help him out with this specific layout. We are also shown how he had taken some creative liberties by adding a brief scene of Ichigo scratching his head while he was talking to Uryu. Murata states that he cannot simply draw what feels cool to him because he is always thinking about ways to shape his vision into what will fit the world of Bleach.
っていうだけではダメで、それをじゃあブリーチという作品マッチするようにこう変えていくには。
We then turn our attention towards the Bleach color designer Goda Saori, who is responsible for the look of the visuals in the new anime. Saori has worked with Taguchi for years as she helps to bring Taguchi's vision to life with their unique color designs. Her job is to figure out the color schemes for each of the characters, weapons, props, and environments, as well as how these different environments alter the colors of the characters. In this particular example, we see how she alters the color design for young Hashward and Bazby, who are in a golden sun-setting environment within the forest. She alters the colors to improve the atmosphere of the scenes. Because the scene is backlit, she works here to add shadows to the characters' bodies, adjusting the tones so that the characters fit in the environment that they are in. You can truly appreciate just how much of a difference proper color design can make by looking at this before and after example. Goda Saori also manages the overall color design for the entire Bleach Thousand Year Blood War anime series. She works on the color scripts for each of the episodes, which determines the color schemes of episodes, and this is created really early in the production of an episode alongside the storyboards. The animation cut numbers are also included in the color scripts, as we see in this example for the color script of episode 20, which features Kinpachi vs Grammy. These color scripts help to improve the visual quality of the anime, as she explains that she focuses on light sources a lot, making it obvious if the scene is happening at night, if there is a sunset or a fire present, or if it is occurring underwater. The color script for Renji vs Uryu from episode 34 is also showcased here.
夜なのか夕方なのか炎の中なのか水の中なのかっていうのがわかるよ。
For the Hueco Mundo color design, she slightly altered the colors because of the blue reishi flames in the environment. This helps to make the scene feel more realistic, as she usually works on the colors for over 20 scenes per episode. Her color design helps to make all of the scenes feel more realistic, and Saori usually works on the colors for over 20 scenes per episode, as we see in all of these examples from Cour 1 here. She admits that she could be lazy and get away with using similar color tones for most scenes, but she really enjoys her work and loves to see the end result.
同じのでも済んじゃうのかもしれないですけど、そこは出来上がった画面を見て素敵に上がると。
Goda Saori is also present at the episode rush screenings. And in this particular example, we see Taguchi bring up a specific cut with Candice where the colors needed to be altered. Saori suggests to dim the colors on the sword art and to brighten Candice in order to shift the focus of the scene onto her. She also suggests to add highlights onto Candice's face here. You can truly appreciate the difference in the scene following these changes, as Candice really stands out now in front of the blue light in comparison to before. Towards the end of the NHK special, we learned that in 2024, Studio Pierrot took things to the next level as they launched a subdivision called Pierrot Films.
In 2024, Pierrot took things to the next level by launching a new brand.
This new division was created for the team working on the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War anime, meaning that it was launched to improve the quality of the Bleach anime, but in the future it will most likely expand into other works. The producer for Studio Pierrot, Yoshihiro Tominaga, says that in order to survive in animation in the modern era, emphasis needs to be placed on creating high-quality works which have a broader worldwide appeal.
これからアニメーションの業界で生き残っていくためにはもう1クール2クールのクオリティの高いものを、国内海外で映像を
In the past, Pierrot wasn't known for its quality animation, but they are now working to change that perception. With the creation of Pierrot Films, they have hired skilled animation staff from outside of their company, expanding upon the number of people working on any given episode of Bleach. Tominaga had also increased the production schedule for each anime core from under 1 year to 1.5 years.
He also extended the production schedule from under a year to more than 1.5 years to enhance quality.
This again was done to improve the quality of the animation. Tominaga states that by creating this subdivision, this was their commitment to not make any excuses of time and money limiting the quality of their works. A lot of us who watched the special have been drawn to two specific lines that were stated by producer Tominaga. The first is that Pierrot Films was made for Bleach, and that there are no excuses for time and money now. From Core 3, the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War anime has definitely been getting special treatment from Pierrot, as it was the first series being worked on by this new subdivision within Pierrot, and it's centered around improving the quality of the anime that they produce. Bleach was selected because the first two cores have been very successful globally, with the viewing figures on streaming services and the positive responses on social media, as well as the increase in merchandise sales. It makes sense as to why they had started this new initiative with an established IP like Bleach. While I think that other works aside from Bleach will be created by Pierrot Films in the future once the 1000-Year Blood War anime wraps up, I do think that this subdivision may be working on future Bleach anime titles. Some have speculated that Pierrot Films may be working on an adaptation of the Your Own World light novels or the other Bleach light novels, or they may even be working on a reboot of the original Bleach anime to fit the new style of the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime. People are concerned that the Bleach anime adaptations may end at Core 4, but think about it, the production committee for Bleach, which comprises of Shueisha, Aniplex, Studio Pierrot themselves, along with multiple sponsors, we have seen that they have given a lot of freedom to Pierrot to not worry about budget or production time, which means that the production committee have a lot of confidence in the success of the Bleach anime regardless of how much money they spend on it and the timescale that the anime is delivered in. A huge revelation from this NHK special was having official confirmation that Tominaga had extended the production schedule for the 1000-Year Blood War anime from 1 year to 1.5 years. This was to improve the quality of Bleach. Things are honestly looking really promising for Core 4, which has more production time than ever. This will allow for Kubo to freely make as many additions as he wants, and this will tie in well with the release of Bleach Rebirth of Souls, which will keep fans busy during the wait between Core 3 and 4. With Kubo not under any pressure, I assume that he has time to work on additions for Core 4, as well as working on the Bleach Hell Arc manga continuation, and even Burn the Witch Season 2. I think multiple things can happen after Core 4 of the 1000-Year Blood War anime ends. They could go straight to adapting the Can't Be Your Own World light novels. They could shift their focus on creating a theatrical Bleach movie, adapting light novels or other untold stories, or they may even work on a Bleach anime reboot similar to the anime reboot that Wit Studio is doing for One Piece. While Pierrot Films is keeping busy with other Bleach anime projects, it would give a lot of time for Kubo to work on the Hell arc of the manga, which itself at some point would be getting its own anime adaptation by Pierrot Films. Either way, I'm super confident about the future of the Bleach anime and manga, and I truly believe that we're entering a new era for Pierrot Films with their successful release of 1000-Year Blood War Core 3. This is definitely the start of something truly special, and I cannot wait to cover more news about Pierrot Films in the future. So there you have it, this was the NHK special showing us the behind the scenes of Studio Pierrot, as well as showing us the production process for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Core 3. The full special is actually 28 minutes long, and I highly recommend that you all go and check it out for yourselves so that you can hear what the anime staff have to say. I have linked the special in the description of this video as well as on the pinned comment. So what did you think about this behind the scenes glimpse into Studio Pierrot? Was there anything new that you learnt from this video? If there was anything that I have forgotten to mention from the special, then let me know by continuing the discussion in the comments. And lastly, thank you for making it to the end of this video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.